Good morning guys, welcome to today's vlog. Pretty good night's sleep last night, I'm pretty stoked on it. There is this little park area at the back of where the camp spot is. Camp spot's back there. There's some lakes here that I'm just gonna walk around and have a check. I have like this dog track that walks around this whole area. Little gazebo over here which has some information, if you guys can see that. Give you guys a bit of a look and see what sort of wildlife there is here. So let's have a bit of a history lesson of this place, have a read up of this stuff here. So the actual park is called Northeast, but it wasn't named Northeast because of its location being northeast here in Tasmania. It was actually named after Charles Northeast, who created this park as a people's park in 1930. That is the man right there. This is what it looked like when it opened up. They had like a swimming parade and all that kind of stuff. And these are some of the animals that you can find here. This is what I was looking for. I saw these quite a lot yesterday and the day before. You see them in the trees flying above. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo. These animals are pretty awesome. I'll see if I can get some footage of those today, possibly. Blue-tongued lizard, saw a couple of those. Unfortunately squashed on the road and some are alive. Good old platypus. These giant freshwater crayfish, or lobster, they're the largest lobster, and they can only be found here in Tassie, and if you catch them, there's a fine of 10,000 bucks, so you don't want to do that. Pretty awesome that I found this spot. I'm so glad. Free camp spot. I'm thinking to head back into town, which involves going uphill, so I might just push the bike, go to the main street there. They have a library there, and they also have some coffee shops. I might go to a coffee shop. It's only 8 o'clock, so I've still got to wait for the library to open at 10. But I was planning on, I think this is the track here. But I was planning on riding, I think it's to St. Helens by the end of today, which is about 97 k's from Scottsdale here. But yeah, we'll see how we go today. My phone's about to go flat, my battery charger thing as well. So I want to just try and get to a library and just charge all my stuff, and hopefully this library has proper Wi-Fi where I can try and get some uploads done. We'll see how we go though. But yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast and get this day started. So I made it to the main street here in Scottsdale. This town is built on hills, it's so hilly. But there is a Vinnie's here that's open, so I'm thinking just to pop in there just to have a look around and see what they have. Not interested in really buying anything, but it'd be cool just to have a look around in there while I wait for the library to open. They're opening in about 10 minutes or so. So guys, I just stopped at this library and the Wi-Fi is super fast here. It's at 55% with 2 minutes to go. That is so fast. So for what that was worth, that library session was pretty good. I got kicked out after half an hour of being in there because I think they only limit you to either half an hour usage or 500 megabytes of usage, and I kind of exceeded all of that in the half hour. I managed to get 2.9 videos edited, if that makes any sense. I got 2 done. However, there was like 56 seconds left on one more to go, and they cut me off the internet right there, so I couldn't get that one uploaded. However, I've got 2 uploaded, which I'm super stoked about, and it's started the day off in a pretty positive manner. Also, I am on what I think is the old railway track that the guy at the information centre yesterday was telling me about, and he was saying that it's a very, very flat grade, which is awesome considering we are looking at mountains upon mountains in the distance, and I'm heading that way. But I believe this is the trail he was talking about, so I might hop on this and see how we go. That's better. The trail's turned into a more easily manageable road. Check it out, it's pretty good now. I believe there's like a train station, an old train station coming up here, so it'd be cool to check that out. And then on the maps it says that it sort of ends around there. The trail is pretty awesome. There's a little sign here that I've been reading, and it's just been talking about how this area used to be a clay and timber mining area where they'd mine for timber and also clay. The specific clay is called kaolin, or it's like called China clay. And these are the clay wagons that they would have used. It's really awesome. There's like a lake over there. Oh, it's so beautiful. It'd be like an awesome place to camp. So up ahead here, guys, they had to cut through solid granite rock to get through this. Check it out. That's awesome. And there's apparently so many man hours involved in cutting all this out so that the train could run through here without obviously having to go over. So they cut through all of this. Wow, this is pretty cool. And the sign back there was saying that any employment was better than none back in the day. Around 1909 was when they started cutting this out. And it was very labor intensive. When people would knock off for the end of the day, they'd have to just pass out by the river here and just rest. It was that labor intensive. And other people that wanted work would sit around and wait for somebody to be, you know, injured enough so then they couldn't work the next day so then they could work. And we're riding through even more of these granite rock cutouts through the trail. This one's particularly pretty big. Check that out. Oh, it smells so fresh out here. It's amazing. So we made it to the Trawalla station. Just reading this plaque over here. This is a photo of exactly where we were standing. Train back in the day. And from Scottsdale, where we came from this morning, it's only a 2-meter rise from that place. So we've just been slowly, gradually going up by 2 meters. And just like that, we've popped out onto the, I think it's the Bass Highway. Just stopped here at a little bit of a campground here for some lunch, cooked up some lunch, filled up the water bottles, had a bit of a rest. But yeah, about to get back on the road again. Just riding through Derby, guys, and the information dude, he did say that this was the mountain biking capital of pretty much Australia. And I can definitely see why. There is a heap of trails, so many mountain bike trails around here in the mountains, as you can see behind me, Stella. You can see like trails all the way over there and all the way over there as well. If I had a mountain bike, it would definitely be something to do, something awesome to do. Just riding through the town, there's like, you see cyclists everywhere, it's pretty cool.
Darling, you send me, I know you send me, darling, you send me, I know you send me, darling, you send me, darling, you send me, I know.
Just had the most freaking insane climb up this mountain. Finally, it's looking down. Finally some downhill, so I'm gonna... That was freaking insane. I just went up another bloody one of these Tassie mountains. That is what the top of a Tassie mountain looks like. Check that out. It's insane. The simplicity of just cracking your heart out just to try and get to the top of the mountain and then getting to the top of the freaking thing. You just set your mind to something and you accomplish it. Momentum, baby. I'm on the momentum train at the moment. Whew.
To do.
See guys, this is what I'm talking about. I pretty much climbed all of that today and then I got the reward. Oh my goodness. I couldn't show you guys all the footage. It was like 10 minutes of downhill. It was insane. Felt so alive. Oh my gosh. But I think there's more climbing ahead. Just up and over mountains to the coast. Hard yakka. But it definitely pays off. Oh, that's so good. Alright guys, so something like 100+ kilometers later, I made it to St. Helens. Finally. So I'm celebrating with a pizza that I just ordered from the pizza place over there. And I'm gonna get into the toilet here and get changed out of these clothes. I picked up a heap of mud today on that old train line track. Heaps of mud. I wanna see, on the way into this town, there was kind of like a little RV sort of like motorhome park where there was a few parked there. So I think I might pitch a tent up there tonight, just so I have, it seems like a pretty good spot, but it's back out of town a bit. But I also want to go this way as well, so I can check out the water and stuff. I think I might have to save that for tomorrow, maybe. We'll see how we go. Dinner won't be ready for another 20 to 25 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have a shower. Get rid of this. In this. Got the pizza. Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed. It cost $22 and it's a terrible pizza. It doesn't look good at all. I was hoping there's gonna be a lot more food on it, but I'm gonna be starving after it. I paid $22 for it too. I used to work in a pizza shop and 22 bucks could get me a family-sized pizza with a heap of topping on it. So yeah, pretty disappointing, but I'm gonna ride for about 5 minutes back up the road where I saw these RVs and set up camp there for tonight before it gets dark. Alright guys, set up a tent for tonight. Yeah, I think I might finish the video here. I'll show you guys around tomorrow, what it looks like and everything. It's looking like it might rain tonight. Oh shush. Because there's clouds coming over. I think it might storm. And this tent isn't well pegged into the ground because the ground's pretty solid. So I've just like put stuff in each corner of the tent to try and keep it down, see how we go. Also had the pizza. It was not the best pizza in the world, unfortunately, especially for the price. I couldn't really enjoy it because of that. However, I'm gonna end the video here because I got the door open and there's some Aussies getting in here. So thanks guys for coming along, thanks for watching today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed and put some comments below if you don't mind as well. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's one. Bye. Also guys, before I go to bed, I have been making sales on eBay and on Etsy, but I just haven't been sharing it with you guys because I'm not sort of there at the location, so I thought it's not really make any sense to share with you guys what's sold. However, I'm going to send through some information to Mum. I made some sales while on the bike. I was on the bike all day today. I didn't really get to look at my phone notifications or anything. I was just riding all day long. So I've made a couple of sales that I'm going to send off to her right now. But if you guys are interested, I'll just quickly show you. The first item was this Melbourne Victory jersey for 40 bucks. Then also some vintage Adidas shorts for 25 bucks.